Hey everybody, it's Shanita Rousey. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I hope you will consider subscribing. And if you are not new, thank you so much for coming back. It is my goal and my mission to encourage you and empower you to live a whole life, right? Really cultivate different areas of your life so that you can actually have the life that you desire. And so today I really want to just quickly talk to you about mindset. I believe sometimes we think that if we can just have the things and have the possessions, that we will be okay, our life will be better. But a lot of times, what happens is what's in our mind, what's in our hearts, is actually what's eating at us, right? It's the thing that keeps us from really truly being happy, from experiencing the joy that we desire. It's that you can have the things, but not have the joy. You can have the stuff, but not have peace. And so I really want you to be mindful of what you are actually thinking about. Sometimes with that whole myth of if I have, then I'll be better, it is so a myth, right? And so you have to make sure that you are taking time to feed your mind with things that are positive. Don't get so caught up in the negative things, because you understand that negative thoughts have power. Negative thoughts will provoke different things in your life that you don't necessarily want, right? It torments you. It keeps you up at night. It keeps you worried. It keeps you stressed. And so you have to make the decision to say, you know what? What am I currently feeding my mind? What am I currently saying to myself? What am I currently allowing into my ear gates? And what am I allowing the vision of what I'm seeing? How am I allowing that affect how I'm thinking, right? Sometimes we can be very emotional and we can allow our feelings to dictate how we feel and what we're, thinking about, right, in the moment as far as our minds. And so you have to be very clear to say, you know what? I have some things going on, but I choose to believe what God says about me. I choose to believe the positive. And when you begin to have a mindset of saying, you know what, I'm going to feed my mind with the positive, I'm going to confess the positive, you can really see results in your life in regards to change. So you may say, how do I start this journey? I believe you really have to make a decision that you want to do better concerning what you've been putting in your mind, and really making a decision to say, being intentional about feeding yourself with something good. You may have a negative thought. You have to be really intentional about casting that thought down and saying, nope, I'm not going to think that way today. And begin to play your favorite song or read a book, right? Or just give yourself some positive energy so that you're able to, deflect, that negative thing. You're not thinking about it. You're allowing it to roll off your back. You're allowing it to get out of your thoughts. And it does take practice. It does take intention, but you are able to do it. You say, I can't control my thoughts. Yes, you can. Because if you can think negative, you can think positive, right? And so you just have to make sure you're training your mind just like a muscle, training yourself to think positive versus thinking negative, right? So I hope this is helpful to you in some way. I hope that you are able to apply it in a way that you can say, you know what? I've been thinking negative. I've been feeding myself with the wrong things. But today is the day that I'm going to be intentional about feeding myself with positive things, with things that are right. And I'm going to confess those things so that I can see those things in my actual life. And not only just feed myself with, but understanding that what I feed myself with is actually me changing my mindset, right? Changing my mindset, changing my perspective, changing my outlook based on my situation, right? So I hope that this was helpful. You guys have a great day. And until the next video, be blessed.